Thank you so much for joining me today. I want to thank you for your patience with me, as I did plan on posting once a week, and time has gotten a little bit ahead of me lately, so I appreciate you being here. We are almost to 100 subscribers, so thank you so much for subscribing and watching my channel. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and continue to watch these yoga videos as I make them for you each week. So let's go ahead and get started in a comfortable seated position, sitting nice and tall through the spine. The crown of your head is reaching towards the sky. Drop your shoulders and take a big breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Bring the palms to the knees and round yourself forward, tucking the chin to the chest and exhaling your breath out. And then inhale, gaze up. We'll continue, exhale, chin tucks. Inhale, bring the elbows to the side body, open the front. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, gaze up, open the throat. And exhale, round forward. Come to a tall spine, take a big breath, and extend your left leg long. Point the toes towards the sky. We're going to take our left hand to opposite knee. Taking a gentle twist towards the right. Work on pivoting the shoulders and not so much the gaze. Be gentle with the body. Coming back to face forward, and then we're going to take our right hand, reaching it all the way up and over, reaching it for the toes, or perhaps just that other side of the room. Now, if this is too much for you, you can feel free to take that left hand and bring it in front of you, or reaching it out towards the extended leg. Find what works for you. Coming back to sit tall, we're going to pivot this time towards the extended leg and fold forward. Breathing your way down and trying to keep a nice long low back. Take a big deep breath. And then come back up, tall spine. Bring the left leg in and extend the right. Let's go ahead and do the same thing as before, taking right hand to opposite knee and taking first your gentle twist. Drop the shoulders and extend your neck long. Feel free to keep that right hand where it is, and then reaching your left hand up and over, a big deep side body stretch. Adjust however is most comfortable for your body. Perhaps it's a little bit different from one side to the other, so give yourself grace and accept where you are. Come back up to a tall spine, pivot towards the extended leg, and fold forward. Take a big, deep, full breath. Coming back up to a tall spine. We're going to adjust to a table pose, bringing shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. Go ahead and wiggle side to side, stretch out the body, maybe create a circle with the ribs. Feel free, take the head, roll it in circles. Just move how the body feels right. Breathing in. We're going to exhale all the air out back into some cat-cows. Tuck the chin into the chest. And then inhale, gaze up. Pressing through the palms through the entire movement of your cat-cow. So through your exhale, press through the palms, protracting the shoulders. And same when we open the gaze and lift the chin proud. Go ahead and circle the hips back and forth. Just kind of feel in the body, getting inside the body. coming to the present moment. We're going to tuck the toes, stretch out the feet just a little bit, wiggle the heels back and forth. Roll the head side to side. And then adjust yourself into a plank position and slowly start to drop the hips towards the mat. Maybe you lean forward and back, and then just lift the hips up high, coming into your down dog. Pedal the feet right away. Stretch out the back of the legs. Lift the heels, drop the heels. Press through your palms. Keep your arms nice and strong. Now let's drop the knees. Wiggle the hips back. Reach the arms forward and send the forehead down towards the mat. Keeping the toes tucked here. Then we're going to do the same thing as before. Let's shoot ourselves up into plank. Lean forward and back maybe a little bit. Dropping the hips down into a cobra or up dog. Lift the gaze. Exhaling your way to down dog. Opening the heart. And then we're going to go ahead and send our left leg up towards the sky. Now, without worrying about how high we're going to get it up, let's try to square off our hips and focus more on alignment today. So it might bring the foot down a little bit, but that's okay. Take a breath. And then perhaps you start to pour the weight into your right hand and then lifting that left hand, maybe to the fingertips or all the way up towards the sky. So now we're on our right foot and right palm. All right, let's drop the left palm, bring the left foot back to down dog. Take a breath. And just right onto the other side. So bring your right leg up to three-legged dog, squaring off your hips, reaching through the toes. And then perhaps you take your right hand, bring it to fingertips, just kind of lifting the palm, or taking it however far you are comfortable. If you want to reach the fingertips towards the sky, great. And then we'll plant the palm, send the foot back down to down dog. Take a breath, drop the knees, flatten the feet this time, and take a child's pose. While you're here, leaning the forehead to mat, you might rock the head side to side. You can reach the arms forward, really stretching out the entire top body. And then come forward into table pose, dropping the hips again. Maybe a full cobra or up dog. We're going to take the gaze to the right, back to center, and then the gaze to the left, back to center. Let's push ourselves back to table pose. Rolling out the ankles, lean back and then adjusting into down dog. Let's walk ourselves forward to the top of the mat, taking as many steps as you wish, really trying to stretch out the back of the legs on your way there. We'll meet at the top of our mats in halfway lift, inhale, and exhale, fold forward. Leaning into the tops of the feet just a little bit. And then again, inhale, halfway lift, bend the knees, and we'll come all the way to our standing position, reaching the arms towards the sky, perhaps a gentle back bend, and then hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky, palms together, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, plant the palms. Step or jump to your plank position. Maybe stretch out the calves. And then we're going to drop our knees, lift the feet, take a chaturanga push-up, drawing elbows to side body. This time we'll go all the way through, dropping chest and chin, lay onto the belly. Flatten the feet and lift yourself into cobra. Adjusting, exhaling, back to down dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Roll yourself all the way back to your standing position, reaching the arms to the sky, and exhale, hands to heart center. Reaching arms back up, circle sweep. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then inhale, arms high. Coming into chair pose, reaching the hips towards the back of the room. Weight comes into the heels, toes are free of tension. Let's exhale into our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump to plank position. Taking a big deep breath. Perhaps this time you take your full vinyasa flow, or you can always take those movements we did before, your knees, chest, chin. Taking your left foot, bringing it up in between the palms, flattening your back foot, and let's reach the arms to the sky for warrior one. Keeping your entire front body facing forward. Your front knee is right over the ankle. Let's lift the gaze, breathe in, and then open up to warrior two. Arms reach to each side of you. Reaching forward, flip the front palm. We're going to take our reverse warrior. Right hand can come to the back leg, or perhaps you can wrap it behind the back. Keep space within the neck. Coming back to warrior two, open up the arms, pivoting forward now to crescent lunge. Take a big deep breath. Hands to heart center. Maybe you take a few steps forward, or you can just take one big step, adjusting yourself right into warrior three. Square off your hips and try to find your balance here. Doing what you can intensify or modify. Bring hands to the floor, flatten the back foot to mat, and we're going to step ourselves into plank position. Taking our vinyasa, lifting the gaze on your inhale, and exhaling into down dog. Big deep breath here. This time we'll step our right leg forward in between palms, flatten the back foot, and lift into warrior one. Taking a breath, we're going to lift the gaze. Perhaps you take a gentle back bend here. And then opening up to warrior two. Your back foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Right knee is over your right ankle. Flip your front palm. Let's reach forward and take your reverse warrior. Perhaps you can take the same variation on this side. And then back to warrior two. Open up the arms. We'll pivot forward to our crescent lunge so the back heel is lifted. Big deep breath. Hands to heart center. Getting ready to adjust to our warrior three. So lifting the back foot as you can, leaning top body forward. Keeping the glutes strong and your foot of foundation nice and solid. Dropping the palms, send the back foot to plant to your mat and step into your plank position. Exhaling your way down through your vinyasa and meeting in down dog. Big breath here. Lift the heels, bend the knees. We're going to hop or step forward to halfway lift and exhale, fold forward. Bending the knees and coming right back into our chair pose. Drawing belly button in and then lift and stand tall. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Palms together and fold forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump to your plank position. We're going to pivot ourselves open to the left side, so pouring all the weight into the right palm, coming into our side plank. Now perhaps you take whatever variation here that you wish. You can bring your foot inside your knee, you can lift leg to sky, or place it down like a kickstand. Make sure though that your hips are lifting high, and then let's plant the palm, come back to center. Just opening up right to the other side, lifting right hand to the sky. Breathe. Lift those hips. And then plant the palm. Come back to plank. Lift the hips to the sky in your down dog. Big breath here. Let's reach our left leg towards the sky. Big breath in. Bending your knee, and let's bring it in between the palms. Staying low in your lunge. Maybe rock forward and back, getting prepared to plant the palms in front of you. And we're going to lift ourselves into a standing half split. Now perhaps you stay here, or you can start to take forehead down closer towards the shin as I'm showing into your standing split. You can always grab hold of your ankle, but really squeeze through the glute, lift the toes to the sky. All right, now we will come back to a halfway lift and adjust ourselves into a standing half moon. So our left hand's going to plant to the floor, and as you can, lifting your right hand to the sky. Hips are nice and stacked, and this is always an option here. Perhaps you bend your right knee, and you can always reach the hand to the foot, trying to make a connection here. All right, let's come undone. Planting both of the palms and continuing this here, we're going to twist into now our revolved half moon. So right hand is planted, left hand is to the sky. Try to hold your balance here. Also an option to bend your right knee, reaching the fingers to clasp the ankle. All right, let's come out of this. Maybe you lift back into that standing split just to stretch out. And then let's drop the back foot. Adjust ourselves to the right, bending through the left knee into our half squat. And then moving ourselves to the other side, bending through the right knee, opening the left leg. We're going to press through that right leg, come to extend both legs into your wide-legged stance. Inhale, arms high, and exhale into your wide-legged forward fold. Toes are slightly angled inwards. Let's inhale to halfway lift, pivoting back towards the left, adjust into plank position, and exhaling through your flow. Inhale, gaze up, and exhale, down dog. Moving on to the right side, lifting the right leg to the sky. Take a big breath, bringing that foot in between the palms. Stay low. Maybe rock forward and back. Plant the palms in front of you. Lift the back leg towards the back of the room. Maybe you stay here or coming down into your full standing split. If you tried it on one side, I do encourage you to try it on the other. Coming back into that half lift, keeping your left leg long. Plant through the right palm this time, and as you're comfortable, lifting the left hand towards the sky. Keeping hips nice and stacked. Perhaps you bend through the left knee and try to connect the hand to your ankle. That heel is drawing in towards the glute. Releasing, and let's adjust back to center. and pivoting now to the right side. So your left hand is planted, right hand is high. You can go ahead and try bend that knee, make the connection if you can. And then release, dropping the palm, maybe take a stretch, and then send that back foot back to the back of the mat. And this time we're going to pivot to the left. Right knee is bent, opening up the left leg long. Take a big breath. Your spine is nice and tall. Adjusting all the way to the other side. Now your left leg is bent, right leg is long. Now coming up to stand, extend both legs. I'm going to throw in an optional headstand here. So if you're comfortable in your practice to do so, please go ahead and follow me. Otherwise, enjoy your wide-legged forward fold like we did before. Let's go ahead and exhale our forehead down towards the mat. Bringing palms to the floor, creating a triangle shape with palms and the crown of your head. We're slowly going to come up onto the tippy toes, tucking our knees in towards our abdomen, pressing not only into the palms but into the forehead, lifting chin. Now maybe you stay with your knees tucked or start to extend both legs towards the sky. Keeping your core tight and your glutes strong. Feeling free to come back out, tucking the knees and reversing your way out at any time. If you want to hold, you can always come back, pause the video, rewind if you need to. If you're continuing to move forward, go ahead and adjust yourself back to the front of your mat, lifting the gaze to the sky and exhaling your way back to down dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees. We're going to hop to a seated position and roll right on to our back. Go ahead and sway the knees side to side. Getting ready for a gentle supine twist. Bringing your left knee in for a squeeze. Drawing the thigh into the belly. Roll out the ankle. Find your breath. Start to rock your knees side to side, kind of just warming up or releasing tension through the hip. Let's go ahead and then extend your leg long, really stretching through the back of the knee, grabbing hold of your toes or anywhere that you can, and then exhaling your way into a gentle twist. Now, perhaps you let go of your toes on your way down. You can keep a hold of them if you're comfortable. And then option to take the bottom knee, your right knee, giving it a big bend. And again, maybe you connect your hand to your foot, reaching your heel to your glute. If you're not there today, do not be discouraged or give yourself a hard time. Consistency is key, and being patient with yourself is important. Let's come back to center, releasing without a slingshot effect, and bending that left knee right into a supine cradle position. So perhaps you keep your right knee that is extended. You can keep it bent, foot planted, or you can extend it long, whatever is most comfortable for you. But bringing that left knee in, trying to bring the shin parallel to the belly or heart. You can rock it side to side. And then we will slowly release to the other side. Bringing your right knee in for a squeeze. We'll draw that thigh into belly and start rocking it side to side. Finding your breath. Extending through the right leg, grabbing hold wherever you are able to along your leg or foot. Rocking side to side, finding your breath, and then exhaling your way into your supine twist. And then taking it to whatever progression that you wish. Perhaps you bend the bottom left knee and reach heel to glute and that right hand to the foot. Let gravity take over here and enjoy your twist. Coming back to neutral and untwisting the spine. We got to keep our right leg so that we can come into that cradle pose now on this side, bending through the right knee. You can hold on to the foot as well, or perhaps the foot is inside the inner elbow. Rocking side to side, take a couple breaths. And then we'll slowly release. Opening the feet as wide as the mat, and we'll start to let the knees fall in one at a time, kind of rocking them back and forth, giving a gentle twist to the low back. And then let's slowly start to heel toe them back together. And this would be a moment that if you would like to pause, and this would be a good time if you would like to enjoy your Shavasana, which I do always encourage and recommend, as it gives us time to absorb and take in all of the wonderful benefits of our practice and give the body a moment to rest. So feel free to pause here if you would like to enjoy that moment of stillness. Otherwise, you can go ahead and finish out this video with me, coming to roll onto your side, bringing arm underneath your head, and coming up slowly to a comfortable seated position. Wonderful practice today, my friends. That was fun, and I believe with all of my heart that you did the best that you could, and give yourself that credit. Be proud of yourself for showing up on your mat today. I truly appreciate you being here, so thank you. Continue to stick around to watch more videos. Otherwise, let's bring our hands together and circle sweep our arms to the sky. Hands to heart center as we exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach up, palms together, and hands to heart center. Giving yourself a bow, thanking yourself for showing up on your mat today. Namaste, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time.